Hi, good evening. My name is Nirmal, and today I'll be presenting about the application that I have coded for social data mining assignment 2. So the project outline for this assignment is as listed below. We'll talk about different technologies that have been used building this application, and we'll talk about which social media is used for this application to demonstrate different uses of the APIs. I'll present the screenshot of the working application. Also, I'll be also giving a live demo as well in the and finally I'll be uploading my video to the YouTube. The social media that have been used to build this application is Twitter. So talking a brief about Twitter. Twitter is an online news and social networking site where people communicate in short messages called tweets. Tweeting is posting short messages for anyone who follows you on Twitter with the hope that your words are useful and interesting to someone in your audience. Another description of Twitter and tweeting might can also be considered as microblogging. Some people use Twitter to discover interesting people and companies online, opting to follow their tweets. So the different technologies that have been used while building this application listed are listed below. The first application is Python. So what is Python? Python is a general purpose, versatile and powerful programming language. It's a great first language because it's concise and easy to read. Whatever you want to do, basically it can be achieved via Python. So the second technology is MongoDB. MongoDB is used as a backend for this database, for this application. So MongoDB is an open source document oriented database. It is used to store a larger amount of data and also allows you to work with that data too. So Bootstrap is used for the front end. Basically, the front end is short and sweet. Although I have used Bootstrap uh, to add some tweaks into the application. So talking about Bootstrap, it is a potent front-end framework used to create modern website and web apps. Bootstrap is basically used to create responsive website. So these are my screenshots. The first file is index.html. Index.html. So this is the front end of the application. I'll be presenting this all the code further into my live demonstration. This file is the second file is models.py, which is used for creating a model that makes a tweet. The third file is views.py. The fifth file is forms.py. The sixth file is database. This is a screenshot of the database. I've used I've used MongoDB to store all the database to store all the tweets that have been tweeted via the application. This is the front end for the application. As you can see that it's like very easy to decode. There is a text box in which the user can type in the tweet, and by clicking the button, the tweet is uploaded to the Twitter. This is my personal profile page. As you can see that new tweet has been just tweeted about 20 seconds earlier. So after this presentation, I'll give you a live demonstration on how I have built the application. So first of all, to use the Twitter APIs, one should have the developer account. For that, I signed up for a developer account from where I gathered different API keys that I needed to use the application. So the first thing that I got from the Twitter is consumer keys, API key and secret, various authentication tokens, and different keys. This is my coding environment. As I showed you in the presentation, this is my index file. So this is my HTML file. Yeah. So this is the code which inserts the text box into the HTML onto the front end. I have given it a name. I have assigned a class form control and named it as post tweet, which is further used in the code for getting the data from the user and uploading it to the Twitter. This particular line is used for creating a button, send the tweet. So after the user types in the text and presses the button, it basically sends the tweet and uploads it to the Twitter. And talking about different files, yeah, this is my views.py. So I have used Tweepy, which is a Python framework for Twitter. So to authenticate to authenticate and to tweet using the application, it should have proper consumer keys, which I have assigned here into the function. As you can see, there are two different keys. The second two are the authentication tokens. So after there are two different methods, post and get. So post method is particularly used to insert anything into the uh, onto the server. So so as I need to upload my personal tweet that has been registered by the user, so I am using the post method here in my code. Post underscore tweet is, as I shown you, that is the name of the my in text box. So as the user inserts the text into the text box, it has been assigned like a ID such as post tweet, which is used in the views.py. Yeah, upon successfully executing the code, the post tweet variable, which has the user inputted text, gets stored into the database as tweet data. Tweet data is the variable that I have been using as a field into the database. Models.py. This is the file in which I have created a model named tweet. This model is used to store the tweet into the database. The max length for a tweet is 200. The 200 characters. More than 200 characters won't be accepted into the database. This is used to avoid spamming. Yeah. So I'll be and this is the database. As you can see that I've already made some entries into the database. Tweet data, as I showed you into the code, is a variable is used as a variable for to into my database to insert into the database. The live example for this, I'll just start by running the server. So this is my the front end for the web application. As you can see, the tweet has been made 8 seconds ago using the application. So all in all, that's everything. Thank you for your time.